Hello everyone, welcome to Code Spy. In this video, we are going to see demo of a project that is Airline Reservation System. Okay, so let's start. So guys, as you can see that the IDE which we are using is Springboot. If you don't know what type of IDE it is, you can watch our last video, that is Springboot installation. I have created a very long video on this IDE, that how you can install it, what are the prerequisites to install this IDE. You can watch that video. I have also added a small project in that video so you can get familiar with this IDE. The link must be coming in the I button, or you can get it from the description, or you can get that video from our channel. Okay, so let's start this project and see how it looks like in the browser. To start this project, we will right click on this project and we will select run as, and run as we can select Java application or Spring Boot app. So this application is basically a web application, right? And the framework which I have used to develop this project is Spring Boot. So we can select Spring Boot app here. So as you can see that in the console logs, our application is started, right? And it is running on the port 9090. Okay, so we will go to the browser and we will hit this URL and see what comes there. So as you can see that we came in the browser and we will hit that URL, that is local host 9090. Okay. Okay guys, so this is a project which I have created for you, and this project name is Airline Reservation System. It is basically a flight booking application or a flight booking website which is developed in Spring Boot. First we will discuss what technologies we have used to develop this project. So for that we need to go to a website that is codespy.org. Okay, so it is a blog and the project will be available there on that website only. Okay, so we will go to that website. I will provide the link of this website in the description. Simply you have to type codespy.org. Okay, so it's our blog and we came to the home page, and this is our project, Airline Reservation System Project using Spring Boot. So we will click on this. Okay, so whatever the technologies we have used in our project, first discuss that thing. Okay, so for technologies in front end we have used HTML. Some of the components of websites are designed using HTML5 also, and we have used CSS. Then JavaScript effects are also there. Then you will see some effect of jQuery also there on the website. For dynamic validations of input fields, I have used jQuery. Then some of the components are also designed using Bootstrap, and hence it is a Spring Boot application, so its web page will be JSP, that is Java server pages. After that I have also used Spring Free Markup for some custom templates. Like in this website you will get a feature of email functionalities. So in email, whatever the templates we are using, for that we have used Spring Free Markup. So these are the technologies we are using in front end. Now we will discuss about the backend logic of our project, that is Airline Reservation System. So in backend logic we are using Java and its version is 8. After that we are using Maven and Spring Boot, of course. After that I have also used Spring Security for authentication and authorization, right? Spring Security is one of the most beautiful feature of Spring for security. Then we have also used Spring Session Management for session storage, right? And in our project you will see the functionality of email also. Like I will show you how this email functionality we are using in our project. After that you will see PDF functionality also. And for ORM, object relational mapping, or you can say database, we are using Hibernate and JPA, then MySQL, and its version is 8, which we are using in our project, right? So for MySQL 8 you can use a local host, or you can use cloud. If you are using AWS, in AWS you can use a service that is RDS. Inside RDS you can create MySQL database also, right? So if you want some cloud storage for your database, then you can use AWS. Otherwise, MySQL 8 on your machine is fine. Okay, so it is all about backend logic. And after that, the server which we are using in our project is Tomcat. So for IDE, we are using Spring Suite STS, we also say that, and its version is something like 4x, right? And it is a recommended one. And you can also develop your project using Visual Studio Code, right? It is also fine, but STS is most recommended because whatever the Java project we create, Eclipse or STS, that is Spring Tool Suite, is most recommended one. Okay, so these are the technologies we are using in our project, right? Okay, so now go back to our project. Okay, so let's discuss about this page. This page is basically a home page of our project. So on home page, first we will start with navigation, right? So on the navigation bar, you can see that the first thing is our icon, right? This is the icon of our project. And whatever the icons we are using in our project, you can get it from multiple websites like Flaticon, Icons 8. These are free websites which provide icons for your website. So I have also used this icon from these websites only. But whenever you use it, give them the credit, right? It's of course free, but the person who is uploading the images, they must get the credit about this, right? Okay, after that we will move further. Then we have a two text here, or you can say link here. First one is about us, then contact us. Both are pages for our website. About us will give you information about this website, and on contact us, if you have any query, then you can drop your query. We will go to these pages later. Okay, so here as you can see that we have a login link, and this one is sign up. Okay, so it is all about that navigation. Okay, so after navigation we will move to the next section of our page, that is about your plan, your journey. And when you will enter the data like source, destination, then date of journey, then how many passengers are going to travel, then class of journey. And by adding these data, when you will click on search, then this website will give you some result on this basis, right? So I will show you later the functionality of this search. Okay, in this section we are using some images, and we are just showing the images. The images is fading in and fading out. This effect is added through the jQuery. We have designed it using CSS. Okay, so after that we will move to the next section of our page, that is top places to visit. Here you can also see some images like Taj Mahal, and then Statue of Liberty. So these images are link based images. When you will click on these images, then it will redirect to you to some websites like Wikipedia, and there you can get more details about what is the importance of Taj Mahal and all that. So after that we have added a quick about this website. We have used the logo of this website here, and this is the basic text about this website, or you can say quick intro about this website, right? After that I have added partners section, right? So in this area you can add your partners of your websites. Like if you have some collaborators in your website or some partners in your website, so you can add their details here, or you can show their details on your home page, right? So these are dummy data here. Like I have added my own website, that is Code Spy, and I have used Unsplash, but on Unsplash is not our partner, right? But why I have added Unsplash, because on this website whatever the images you are seeing here, like these images, then this Taj Mahal and all these images I got from unsplash.com, right? It is a free website for images or a video. You can get it from there, but don't forget to give them credit, right? After that our next section is for feedback from customers, right? So here we are using some stars and how many users are giving rating, 5 star, 4 star, 3 star, and so on, right? And after that it is our footer. On the footer you can see that this about, and then contact us page, then privacy policy page. And after that I have added some links here, like social icons, you can say, like YouTube, Facebook, and Telegram, and Instagram. When you will click on it, then it will redirect you to some social sites, right? So when you will click on YouTube, then it will redirect you to my YouTube channel, right? So you can replace it with yours. Okay, so it is the basic overview about this page, right? Okay, so first we will enter source from where we want to travel, right? So in source you can enter like Kolkata, and destination where you want to travel. So I want to go to Kolkata to Ranchi, right? So I will enter Ranchi. Okay. So now we will select date of journey. So we can select any date from this calendar. When you will click on this date of journey, then it will show you a calendar, right? It is added through jQuery only, right? Okay, so now we will click on some date. You can select any date from the calendar, and if the data is available in the database for that particular date, then it will show you some result, right? And if the data is not available, then it will show you some message there, right? So we will select 15 March. Okay. Now, after that, we have another field that is select passenger, right? When you will click on this, then you will see a drop down. It is containing information about how many passengers, right? So you can add how many passengers you want from the list. Okay. So just I am selecting two. Select class of journey, right? So in the journey, when you will click on this, then it will show you a drop down of five classes, right? And then we will click on search. Okay. So now on these details, the data will be fetched in the database and it will show you the result. Okay, so it's our page, result page, right? So whatever we have searched, it is showing the details on that basis. So as you can see that this page is looking very beautiful. Okay, so I have designed it using HTML, CSS, as I already told you, whatever technologies I have used for front-end development, right? So we will discuss about this page first. We have already discussed about this navigation, right? So after navigation, you can see that the page is divided in two parts, right? First one is showing you the result of the flights, right? Whatever the source and destination you have searched, whatever the query you have searched on the home page, on that basis it is showing you some data, right? And in this section I have added some additional information, additional blocks actually. So first one is containing the link of my channel, that is YouTube channel, right? So when you will click on this YouTube button, so it will play that video, right? And you can go to that channel from here, or you can play it, right? If you have some channels or something like this, then you can add also there, right? You have to just remove that particular link and add whatever you want. After that, you can see the second section is for another field, that is I have added for a Facebook, right? And this is a normal image. You can add any image or anything if you want here, like if you are working for some affiliate marketing, or if you running some ads on your website, then you can add those ads in these sections, right? That's why I have added these extra fields here. So after that, now come back to our search result. Okay, so as you can see that in this section the page is displaying you some result. Okay, so first we will see what is this. This is the image of that particular flight. So any flight which is available on that particular date, right? It is a name. Okay, after that it is the departure, I mean from where the flight will take off. Okay, and this is the particular date, I mean sorry, time. So after that this section is for duration, right? So what is the duration between arrival and departure? So it is showing you 2 hour 8 minutes. If you want, you can calculate it. 2:10 and 4:18 it will reach at Ranchi at 4:18, right? So it's 2 hour 8 minutes. Okay, and it is a non-stop flight. Okay, so it is a flight icon, and I already told you that whatever the icons I am using, it is from icons 8 or flat icons, or such websites are there which provides you free images or free icons, right? So I got these from there only. After that, it is showing you price. So as you can see that we are getting multiple flights for that particular date. Okay, for we have searched for 15, so it is showing you multiple flight details. Okay, so first one is Indigo, then Go First, then Air India, and every flight has different times, different duration. Some flight is fast, some flight is slow, and every flight has some different prices. Okay, so as you can see that we have multiple flights for that particular date. Okay. If you want to know more details about these flights, right? So suppose that you selected this flight, like you this time suits you for traveling. Okay, six from Kolkata, and it will reach to Ranchi, right? The duration is 4 hour 53 minutes. Okay, this is a Air India flight. Okay, so you have to click on this more details. When you will click on this, then you will get more information about that particular flight, right? Okay, so start from first one. The first one is like Wi-Fi. Like if you are going to get Wi-Fi facility in that particular flight or not. Then this one is for food, and third one is for call, right? So as you can see that Wi-Fi is available, but foods and phones facility is not available. So there is a cross mark on that. Okay. So after that, this section is for dates, like in weeks, how many days these flights, this particular flight is running, right? If you want to search for some other dates, then you can guess from these days, like it is running on that particular date or not. So this particular flight is running every day, right? Okay, so after that, this is a image again, but it is little bigger than this image. So after that, you can see that this is name of this particular flight, and after that this is a code of that flight. Then these are the basic information, like from Kolkata, departure timing, and then date, which day it is running, then what is the name of that airport from where from the particular flight will take off. And here again those duration, and it is non-stop, and then the arrival timing on that Ranchi airport, or what is the time, again this date information, and what is the airport name, Ranchi airport, right? Okay, so after that, as you can see that base fare, what is the base fare of that particular flight, 5,000, then tax. For this flight, the other discounts are not available, so no. And the total fare, right? After that, total fare, and total fare contains tax plus base fare. Okay, and if you are going to cancel this particular flight, then you will be charged 350, right? After that, I have added a note like, due to COVID, flight schedule may change. Plan your journey according to that, right? And these informations are also important, like whenever we are traveling, then these two information, like cabin and luggage, right? So luggage is 15 kg, and cabin facility is 7 kg, right? So I have added again these icons here. And if you really like all these features about this particular flight, facilities about this particular flight, then you can click on book ticket, right? And when you will click on this book ticket, then it will redirect you to some other page, right? So we are going to close this button. When you will click on that more details button again, then it will be closed. Okay, and we have similarly other flights also, like you can check their details by clicking on more details, and it will show you the information about this, that it has a different prices, and as you can see that it has a Wi-Fi, food, call, everything, and it is not running every day in the week, right? And its duration is also short, right? And it has a cancellation cost, it is also less. So every flight has different details, different facilities, different prices. So whatever suits you, you can book according to that. Okay, so suppose that we are going to select any, you can select any flight, right? So we will select this go first, right? If this particular time suits me. Okay, so when I click on more details, and whatever the details they have given, whatever the facilities they are providing, it is good for me. Okay, so we will click on book ticket. Okay, so after clicking on that book ticket, we come on this page. Okay, so this page contains information about customers, like initially on the home page we selected how many persons are going to travel, right? So we selected 2, so that's why we are getting options to add to customers details only, right? Until now, whatever we did on this website, the website did not ask us for any authentication, right? We are free to do it. So these functionalities are for public user To until this page you can perform any activities as a public user. You don't need to be logged in, right? So when you will go to that particular website, that airline reservation system, and for public authorities we checked public can search for flight. Yes, public can search for flight. Then public can see the flight search result. Yes, public can see the flight search results. And public can select any flight. Good, it is also working. Public can select any flight, and public can add traveler details as well as email id and phone number. Okay, so we are on that page, traveler details, I mean adding traveler details and email id and phone number. Okay, so now come back to this page and enter first name. So first name we can enter anything, Spidey boy. Okay, and second name you can enter any name, DJ Beast. Okay, and after that, as you can see that this section is containing information about flight, I mean sorry, fare. How many passengers are traveling? Two. Okay, so on that basis this fare and tax gets calculated, and if you are going to get some discounts then it will show here, or some other cost then it will show here, and total section will show you the total fare, right? Okay, so we have added the customer details like first name, last name, gender, and the first name, last name. You can select male, female. Okay. Second option for contact details, right? So make sure whatever email you are going to enter, then the ticket will be booked, right? So those details will be sent to that particular email, right? So make sure whatever the email you are entering is correct. It's not wrong, right? Okay, and you have to enter email and phone number. After that you will get option to proceed for payment, process for payment. But as you can see that this button is currently disabled. Why this is disabled? Because you have not added email and phone number, right? So first you have to enter email address and a valid email address, and then phone number, right? So I will enter email address which is valid. Whatever email I am adding here, my ticket details will go to that particular email. Okay, so I am adding my email, gamerspird02 at gmail.com. Okay, and after that we will enter phone number, right? As you can see that the digit whatever we have added in the phone number, it is not of 10 digit, so it must be of 10 digit. Okay, so now it is valid. Remove email field here, right? So if you are removing email field, and when you will click here, see the process for payment is again disabled, because these two fields are very important, right? So make sure you are entering correct data in these fields, otherwise the process for payment button will be not enabled. Okay, as you can see that on this page public authorities has only these options. Public can add traveler details as well as email id and phone number. Okay, now when we go back to this page and when we will click on process for payment, okay, now it get redirected to login page. Okay, why? Because the project is designed in such a way that whenever you will enter some payment details, user must be authenticated. In real-time website you also see that till these space like add traveler details and email id and phone number, you can add as a public user, but after that user must be logged in, or user must have to create some account on that particular website, right? So public can add traveler details as well as email ID and phone number. After that, public authorities are completed. Okay, so in customer authority, first point is customer can perform all the public activities. So whatever we have did till now, it is a public activities. Customer can also do that. After that, after adding traveler details, user must be authenticated as a customer. Okay. So when you will enter traveler details, when you will click on process for payment button, you will be redirected to login page. Now we came back to this login page. So let's discuss about login page also. So first one is for login user, you can log in as a local user. I mean, you can add your user ID and password. If those details are available in the database, then you will get a chance to book your ticket. Otherwise, it will say you user does not exist, right? So if you suppose you enter 1 2 3 4 5 or 12345 if that user is not available. Okay, so as you can see that you got a message user does not exist. Okay, so user must be valid here. I have also added Google authentication, right? Through Google, if you have a Google account, if you want to log in as a Google user in this website, then you can do that also, right? In real-time website, you see this feature a lot, right? And it's very simple and easy. Like you don't have to enter all these email ID, password, blah blah blah. Just click on the Google and it will redirect you to the Google page, and just select your email ID and you will able to sign up or log in. Okay, so currently we don't want to enter our email ID, password and all that for a security reasons. Like you don't want to make your data public to this particular website, right? So you will use OAuth2 login, or you can say SSO login. So you want to log in through Google. Okay, so we will click on this Google icon or a Google button here, right? So when you will click on this, then it will redirect you to this Google login page. Okay, so you have to enter here your email ID. Okay, so after login, you can see your name here. Whatever the name you are using in particular email ID, it will display here, right? And second button is for log out, right? Because we are already logged in. So earlier this navigation bar was showing a login and sign up button, but currently we are logged in, so it is showing you your name and log out button, right? So on this page, as you can see that first one is option is for credit card, pay through card, and these options I have not added. If you want, you can add some fields here, UPI or some other payment. I have added only for credit card, and it's a dummy credit card. I have not used real-time credit cards or real-time functionalities for credit card. If you want, you can use we have multiple APIs for that, like Stripe API. You can use Razorpay. You can get tutorials on these APIs on YouTube or Udemy or any learning platforms, right? And these fields are properly validated, right? And we are using some patterns in the background to validate the card number, card holder name, expiry year, month, CVV. Every field is validated, right? So make sure you enter some 14 digit number. I think it is a 14 digit. Okay, so we will enter some name, card holder name, and year must be, expiry year must be of 2 digit. Okay, and month must be of 2 digit. Okay, and then CVV number must be of 3 digit. And when you, okay, so it is saying, okay, so it is saying enter valid expiry year. Okay, we have entered wrong year, because I have added a validation in such a way that the validity year must be greater than the current one, right? So currently the year is 22, so your validation year must be greater than 22, right? So you enter 28. Okay, now click on pay. Okay, so all these details are correct. Okay, so our ticket is booked and it is a invoice page, right? Or you can say your ticket. It is containing details about your ticket, booking ID, then the details of that flight. We have already discussed about these flight details, and after that whatever the travelers are going to travel in those flights, we, in the last page we filled these data like passenger name, gender. So as you can see that every passenger has different seat, then cabin and check-in for every passenger. And these are some details. First one is make sure you are fully partially vaccinated, because currently we are dealing with coronavirus and all that. That's why I have added these things. Must carry CRP test report of last 72 hours. Mask is mandatory, and make sure you are carrying your a valid ID proof like driving license, Aadhaar card, PAN card, blah blah blah. And check-in desk will close 1 hour before departure. Don't carry any harmful gadget. Okay, so these are basic information. So I added these things to make you feel like you are working on real-time website, right? Okay, so after that, this is the PNR number. okay, for this particular ticket, and the overall cost, then cancellation charge, then the card number which you entered, then the CVV number, then the expiry details, and booking email address. And we will show you that on this email the ticket will be sent, right? Whatever the details you are seeing here, the same PDF ticket will be sent to that particular email, okay? Then booking in phone number, and these are some other website, other information about this website, like codespy dot sorry, the website is not codespy.com, it's codespy.org. And email is also not correct, and customer care and all that, okay? If you want to use some social links here, then you can add links behind these icons, right? Okay, so this is about your ticket. And suppose that if you entered some wrong email address here, right? Or if you don't have an email address and you entered some random email address, right? And you want your ticket, right? So how you can get that? It's very simple. You have to just click on this PDF button, right? So as you can see that if we have added icon of PDF here, when you will click on this, then you will get an option to download a PDF, right? So whatever the ticket you booked currently, it will be its PDF will be generated, and you can just click on start download, and when you will click on open, okay, so it is our ticket, okay? All these details you already saw on that page, I mean invoice page here, okay? So same details are added in the PDF also, like booking ID and all these flight details, then ticket, then the travelers who are going to travel. So now we will go to this email ID, and there you will also get a ticket in PDF form, okay? So we will go to this email. This is a Gmail ID, so I will go to Gmail, okay? We got some email from Code Spy Airline System, right? We have added some text in the background. This is the website, I mean Airline Reservation System website name, the logged in username, right? Then welcome to Code Spy, thanks for booking ticket. And I have added some link here like Facebook group and YouTube. This is a link of our Facebook group. If you want to join, just click on this. When you will click on this, then you will be redirected to our group, Facebook group, right? And this is a YouTube. When you will click on this YouTube, then you will be redirected to our channel, okay? And we have added like join our newsletter. When you will click on this link, then you will be redirected to our website, okay? So you can enter your email address and you can join our newsletter. Okay, so this is our PDF, right? When you will click on download, it will be downloaded, but I am not going to download it. I will show you its demo. And this is the same PDF which I already showed you, okay? So you can get PDF on your email address also, or if your email address is not correct, then you can download your ticket from by clicking on this PDF button, right? In this way a user can book flight ticket, right? So now we will go back to our website, right? So as you can see that whatever the customer is authorized for, customer can perform all the public activities already discussed. Then traveler details, after that user must be authenticated as a customer, okay? Then customer can do payment activities through credit card, debit card. Yeah, customer can do that. Then customer can download ticket as PDF, okay? So customer can download ticket as PDF or can get ticket as a PDF on their email, okay? So customer can see its booking history, okay? So we have to see this, this is left, okay? So now we will go back to the website, okay? The name which is displaying here, just click on that name. Okay, so we came back to login page because our session is expired, so you have to log in again. Okay, so we are logged in again, and when you will click on your name, then it will show you the ticket details or booking details actually, right? So we have booked this ticket by this booking ID, and to confirm this you can go to your email and check. This is the same 531165, okay? Booking ID is same, or all the details will be same, okay? then the customer ID, then email, then phone number, then PNR, and OAuth 2 we have logged in through Google, so OAuth 2 user ID, right? Currently it is not showing you how many travelers are going to travel on this ticket. Okay, so when you will click on travelers, then it will show you the traveler details for that ticket. Okay, or for a booking ID, right? So this is containing basic information, same whatever we have entered initially, like first name, last name, gender, and the seat information, then check-in, then cabin. And as you can see that there is no any option of delete, right? Because we do not manipulate our existing booking history in such a way, right? If you have to delete, just delete your ticket, all the details will be deleted, right? Because we have whatever we have already booked in real time. Also, we do not manipulate it like remove one customer from the booking history. So we do not do in such a way. That's why I have not added delete functionality for any customer details or traveler details, right? So just click here to go back. Okay, so when you will click on this delete button, then these details will be deleted. Okay, so just click on delete. For admin, as you can see that the first option is to perform admin activities, user must be authenticated with admin role. Okay, so here we are talking about authentication. It means that user must be logged in as a admin. Okay, so we will go to our website, and currently we are logged in as a user. Okay, so we will sorry, customer, so we will click on logout. Okay, so now we will click on this login. Okay, so for admin, we have to log in, right? You cannot sign up because in real-time website also, admin does not sign up in on any website because admin is fixed, right? So their details are already added in the database. Okay, so for admin, a user ID will be admin, and for password, it will be password. Okay, so then we will click on login. Okay, so as you can see that the UI is little changed for admin, right? Earlier the navigation was showing about us or a contact us for customer role or a public user, right? But for admin it is changed, right? So we are logged in, our first step is completed. Now we will go to our website, and the second point is admin can add, update, delete customer details. Okay, so we will go to our website, and the first option is for customer. Okay, so we will click on this customer. Okay, so I have added some data in the database for customer, so it is showing you here. For customer, we have first name, last name, username, email ID, password, phone number, and country, right? So we discussed on the website that we can perform add, update, or delete for user, for a customer, right? So admin can change customer details. Okay, so let's try for first one. Just click on update. Okay, so when you will click on update, then all these details are coming here. So if you want, you can change its password, user ID, or country. Suppose that if you want to change its country to USA, and just click on update. Okay, similarly you can delete any user from here. Just click on delete, so that particular user will be deleted. Okay, in the same way you can add customer from here. Just click on add customer. But one thing, if you have noticed that we are showing you one field here that is enabled, right? And this feature only will be available for admin, not for customer, right? Okay, so first we will add user details, and then in the next step we will talk about this enabled, or you can say disabled, right? What is the meaning of this? Okay, so first name you can add here. You can add any name. Ovi boy. You can enter email address. Okay, abc123 gmail.com. Okay, then username abc123. Okay, then phone number 12345. Okay, phone number must be A123. You can add any number. Okay, 12345. Russia. Okay, now click on add user. Okay, so as you can see that user details are added. Okay, so in this way you can perform update, delete or add for customer. Okay, so now go back to our website, and our third option is admin can lock or unlock user. What does that mean? Okay, so now go to our website. So what is the meaning of locking or unlocking any user? It means that if a user lock any user, then that particular user cannot log in into this website. Okay, so let's see the demo of it. Suppose that if you want to block this user, first one, so just click on update. Okay, so currently as you can see that this particular section is enabled. Okay, so just click on enabled and select disabled. Okay, and make sure what is the user id and password. So user id is gamer and password is 12345. Okay, okay, now we will click on update. To check login for this user, we have to log out. So we will log out from here, and then we will click on login. Then we will enter its user id gamer 12345. Okay, now when you will click on login, see what is coming here. Please verify your identity. Email username does not exist. It means that you are blocked, right? Or whatever the email you have entered or user id you have entered, it is not valid. Okay, so in this way admin can block any user. Okay, so now go back and log in as a admin. Okay, password. Now we will go to customer and click on update. We have blocked this user. Click on update, and currently as you can see that it is disabled. So now again enable it. See username gamer password 12345. Click on update. Okay, now again log out. Now go back to login page. Now check for that user. Now that user is unblocked, right? In this way admin can block or unblock any user. Okay, so now click on logout. Okay, so now we will log in as a admin. AWSWORD. Okay, so it was our third step, and in the next admin can add, update, delete airport details. Okay, okay, so now we will click on this airport. Okay, so when you click on airport, it will show you all the airport details, right? So it is showing you airport id, airport name, flight id, country and city. If you want, you can update any information here, like just click on update, and suppose you want to enter here 1 Kolkata 1. Click on update. Okay, so as you can see that the city is updated, Kolkata 1. Now save it. Okay, similarly you can delete it. When you will click on delete button, then this details will be deleted, right? Try for any details here, like click on this delete. Okay, so now as you can see that after 1920 is missing because it is deleted. Okay, so what we have deleted, 19th on Kolkata airport. Okay, so for 10th second is missing, so we will add it using add airport data. So by click on add airport data, you can add new airport data, right? So just click on add airport data and name of airport data, Ranchi airport 10. Country will be India. Okay, and city will be Ranchi. Okay, now click on submit. Okay, so as you can see that in the last it is added for Ranchi 10 India Ranchi. Okay, so in this way you can add airport details, right? So now go back to the website, and our next step is admin can update, delete flight details, right? So now go back to our website. Now click on flight details. Okay, so all the flight details are coming here, and similarly you can update it. Just click on update, and you can change the information from here and just click on update. Whatever information you want to change, just suppose that if you want to change the days, just click on update. You can see that it is updated, right? So in this way you can update flight details, right? Or you can just, when you will click on delete button, then that particular flight details will be deleted, right? But on this page one thing is missing, that is add flight details, right? I have not added that feature. For add flight, you can add flight details from the DB only, right? In real-time websites we do not add flight details in our website, right? If you take example of real-time websites like make my trip, yatra.com, they do not add flight details like from their website. They take help of, or they integrate third-party services. There are a lot of third-party services which provide real-time data for these flight details, right? So they just update their database, and on that basis they show these details to the website. Okay, but if you want, you can add a new page here, because it's a simple thing. Just add a new page here, and you can add a button here for add flight data, and when you will click on it, it should be redirected to that add flight data, and enter those data and save it, right? It's not a big deal. Okay, so now we'll go back to our website, and similarly after that we have admin can update, delete seat details, right? So for seat details also you cannot add seat details, right? You need just update or delete. Okay, so just click on seats. So here it will show you the seat details, right? For every flight, as you can see that we are using flight ID. For every flight ID we have 5 types of seat classes: economy, basic economy, premium economy, business and first, right? Then price for booking, then price for cancel, then tax, right? So similarly you can update it. Okay, so just click suppose that if you want to update this price to 5,000 again, or 4,000, so just click on update. It will be updated, right? So now go back to our website, and our next thing is admin can see all ticket booking history. Okay, so now go back to our website, and we have a feature here, ticket booking. Okay, so when you will click on this, then you can see all the information or all the ticket bookings history, right? Till now how many users have booked the ticket on this website, you can see here, right? Okay, so if you want to know the traveler details, how many persons are traveling on these tickets, then just click on travelers, and it will show you traveler details, right? Like how many travelers are traveling. Similarly you can check for other tickets also. Similarly, if you want to delete some booking ID details, suppose that you want to delete this booking details, so just click on delete and it will be deleted. Okay, so now go back to our website, and our we have already seen this, admin can see all ticket booking history and admin can delete ticket booking history, right? So these are the authorities of admin that admin can perform on that website, right? So we covered all the authorities about public, customer, admin. So now we will discuss about some extra features which we have not added in our website details, right? So what are those extra features? So first one is, just click on this about. Okay, so it will redirect to you to about page, right? It is giving you the basic information about this website, like what is the purpose of this website and all that. And we have added social icons here in the background. You can, when you will click on this, then it will redirect you to my channel. You can replace this link to your channel, or if you have any some social links also, then you can replace it, right? So this is all about page, right? And after that we have also added contact us page, right? So just click on contact us. So it is our contact us page, right? On contact us page, or on this page, you can enter first name, last name, email ID and subject, right? So why do we create contact us page? You already know that whenever you have some query, or if you want to give some suggestion about this website, or if you want to give some feedback about this website, then you can do it through contact us page, right? So on the first name, you will enter some name here like code spy. Okay, code spy. Okay, so we will enter some email address like gamer spidey03 at the rate gmail.com. Okay, and enter your subject here. In subject we can add like, hi, your website is cool, thanks for creating this website, right? So when you will click on submit, then this message will send to admin email, right? Whatever the email we have configured in our code as an admin email, this particular message will send to that email, right? So I will show you that also. Just click on this submit. Okay, so now it is sending mail to that particular email id, right? So our message is sent. So as you can see, that first one is this message. Okay, so it is showing you your message, like message from code spy. Your name is here, name code spy, then whatever email you entered, and the subject, hi, your website is cool, thanks for creating this website. Okay, so in this way you can send your query to admin email. Okay, so it is about contact us page. Okay, so we have also created a privacy policy page for our website. I have used some online tool to create this page because I cannot write such content. This page contains a lot of contents related to privacy policy, right? So I have added some links here like airline reservation. If you want, you can read it. Okay, so there are online tools which is used to generate these privacy policy pages. Okay, now we will see the feature of sign up, because till now we have not seen the feature of sign up, right? How a user can sign up, right? Okay, so for that we will click on this sign up button. Okay, so it is our sign up form or a sign up page. On this page, I have added some fields like first name, last name, email ID, username, password, phone number, and city. And here are some buttons like, if you want to go to login page, then just click on this login button. It will redirect you to login page. Or on the login form, we have a sign up button. So when you will click on this sign up, then it will redirect you to sign up form, right? You can also sign up using Google account or Google, right? And if you want to enter all the details here, if you don't want to log in through Google, then you can enter your details here, right? Okay, so we will start from first one. Okay, first name. In first name we will enter sorry, Rahul Kumar. Okay, then in email id, make sure whatever email you are going to enter here, it is valid and it is your email address only, because if you are enter any random email or any email which not belongs to you, then you will not be able to sign up, because we have added OTP functionality, right? When you will enter your email address and when you will fill all these details, then this website will send OTP on that particular email, and when you will enter that OTP on this website, then only your email address will be verified and you will be able to log in. Okay, so make sure you are entering correct email address. So we will choose a username, code spy 123, password 345, phone number, then country Russia. Okay, and then after adding all these details, just click on this sign up button, right? Okay, so after clicking on that button, the website redirected you to this page, right? That is verify your email, and here you have to enter your verification code. But meanwhile, if you thought that let's go to a login page in another tab and try to log in using whatever the details we have added during sign up. Okay, so let's try that also. So just click on login and click on open new tab and enter your details here, like we have added code spy 123 and then password 12345. So when you will click on login, it will say you please verify your identity, email username does not exist, right? So you cannot log in anyway, it is completely secured, right? So first you have to verify your email, then only you will be able to log in. So for verification you have to check your email, and whatever the OTP you got there you have to enter on this website, and then it will be verified, and then you will be able to log in. Okay, so we will go back to our email address. Okay, so so on our email address we got this OTP, right? CCCLN OTP, and you can see that it is showing your name, and we have added like email verification OTP, and we have changed its background color, and we have added some text here also, like here is your one time password, please use this OTP to verify your email, right? If you want to stay connected to us, join our social family. I have added some social links here, right? For my website, for Facebook group or YouTube. When you will click on it, then it will be redirect you to our YouTube channel, right? So we are going to copy this OTP, right? Just copy it, and you will go to email verification page, and on this page, as you can see that currently this click to verify button is disabled, right? Until you enter a correct code here, this button will be not enabled, right? Try that, like if you enter 1 2 3 4 5, or when you will click outside of this box, then you will get a message, please enter correct code, right? And this button will be disabled, right? So as you can see that on our email address, we got code in alphabetical order, right? I mean, not in alphabetical order means the code is in alphabetical, right? So suppose that if you try to enter some alphabetical like CC, DD, something like that, and when you will click on enter, then again you will not able to log in, right? You have to enter correct code anyhow. So enter your correct code here. When you will enter correct code here, then only this button will be enabled, right? So just click on verify. Okay, so now you redirected to login page. Okay, so now try that on this login page only. Okay, so enter code spy123, you can log in on that page also, but so we have already tried on this page to log in, so that's why I am came to this page, and I will try to log in again after verifying my email ID, right? So I will enter password, then we will click on login. Okay, oh boom, so we are logged in, right? So the during sign up your email will be verified, right? Okay, so in this way you can sign up on this website. Okay, so now discuss about some other security features of this website. Like currently you are logged in as a user, right? Suppose that if you got somehow the links of admin pages, like suppose that for a customer we are using get all customers, right? So as currently we are logged in as a user, but you are trying to access admin authorities or admin pages, right? So when you will click here like get all customers, right? This one, when you will click on this, then it will redirect you to access denied page, right? Because you are not authorized to do this, because you are not admin, right? So I have added many features like PDF functionality, email functionality, OTP, then Spring security, then session, everything is implemented here, right? I tried to cover many things in this project. So when you will see the code of this project, then you will understand many things. Okay, so I have added the code of this project in the description. Just go there and click on that link. You will redirect it to our website, and from there you can download our project, right? And guys, if you like this video, then please subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon and share this video with your friend. Okay guys, so we will meet in the next video with new project. Till then, goodbye, take care.